guys that did it, was it?
You see enough.
Just like the prototypical NBA power forward, but out wide. Yeah. Hustle back. Hurry up. Come on now. Guys, still sideline. It's not bonus yet. Let's go. Get back on defense, Paul.
shooting. It's for three. You betcha.
The pass to Miller outside three. Good.
Big block by Olsen.
Fryer in the paint. Now to Holzer. Left corner three. Bang! Bang! Oh!
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Back at it again here at Fisher High School on Valentine's Day as we kick the week off with a doubleheader matchup and what we expect to be two competitive games between the Climax Fisher Knights and the Bagley Flyers. This game is a rescheduled one from January 21st that was postponed due to weather, and the weather has been an interesting one all this season. Several games getting postponed, especially last week, which saw the games for Bagley and Climax Fisher. Their last couple of games of the week got postponed due to weather, and practices not gonna happen in that weather. We'll talk more about that here as we get set for game number one of this doubleheader for the girls varsity squads between the Climax Fisher Knights and the Bagley Flyers here on yourliveevent.com.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they are preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Ulster Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Ulster Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Hello and welcome back to our broadcast here on yourliveevent.com. I am Jerry Peralta here at Fisher High School as we prepare for this Section 8A matchup between the Climax Fisher Knights and the Bagley Flyers here on this doubleheader. And we'll get things going with the girls varsity tonight. Both teams coming off of a long break here after last week. Couple games getting postponed. Both games that the teams did play last week was on Tuesday, which they would both fall. The Flyers would fall to Lake Park Audubon, and the Climax Fisher Knights would also drop to Mahnomen Waubun. both teams, as mentioned, their games for the rest of the week would end up getting postponed due to inclement weather, as it was just too bad to go out travel. So both teams getting the long break, and it's going to be interesting to see how they bounce back. We had a chance to talk with head coach of the Bagley Flyers, Brett Nordquist, and see what he had to say here looking towards tonight's matchup. Here along with me now for the pregame coach's comments is head coach of the Bagley Flyers, head coach Brett Nordquist. And coach, to get things going, how are you doing today?
Doing well, doing well.
And coming into today, you had a couple of games postponed last week due to weather. What's going to be key for tonight to, after such a long break here?
Well, we just got to. We did get a practice in Friday because we didn't want to go Wednesday to Monday without doing anything. So we did get one in Friday. It was an okay practice. Unfortunately, we're down a couple kids with some injuries. So it'll be just kind of up to some other kids to fill in and do the best they can. We got a young team as is, and then you have through a few injuries and kids out for a couple other reasons that makes it tough. But they're working hard, and we want to just finish strong here.
And this is the second time you'll be meeting up with the Climax Fisher Knights. We met up earlier in the season, very early. Game went into overtime and went the way of the Knights. What's it going to take tonight to not let that be the case as last time?
Well, it was a good game. It was competitive. Like you said, it was an overtime game. It could have been our game pretty easily, but they just made a few more plays than us, and we have to work on not turning the ball over as much and hopefully cleaning up the rebounds and limiting their second chance opportunities. If we get the line, we got to knock them down. That's kind of the keys to our success. Nothing will come easy. We'll have to fight like crazy to be competitive. We have a very young team, so we'll have to give it our best effort to compete, and we hope we can do that and finish the season strong.
Yeah, and looking at your team, as you mentioned, you're down a couple starters. What's going to be the message to the girls who are here tonight, who will be playing for tonight's game?
I'll just do the best you can. We know they have improved a lot as well, and they do some things in some ways that are just as good as the girls ahead of them. But they need to. This is a good opportunity for them to put their best foot forward, and we'll see what they can do. So I'm excited to see what they can do, and just continue to work hard.
Coach, any more keys or final thoughts before tonight's matchup?
No, we're just excited to get this one in, and like we said, we only played one game last week. We got 3 this week, so it should be good to hopefully get the week off to a game where hopefully we can compete in.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Next player up mentality is what it's going to be for the Climax Fisher Knights. As Coach mentioned, they are down a couple players coming into tonight, and they're going to be looking towards some of their players from their JV roster. The couple of 8th graders who are going to be coming in, they might see some playing time tonight. And as Coach mentioned, it's going to be just give it your all. You would want to make the most of the opportunity and give it your all, no matter what happens. It's going to be just all about effort for the Flyers tonight. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll hear from head coach Adriana Rooney for the Climax Fisher Knights and see how her team is feeling coming into tonight here on YourLiveEvent.com.
In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at Agrimax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground application, crop protection products, and more, Agrimax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact Agrimax in Fisher, Minnesota today at 218-891-2211 or online at agrimaxllc.com.
When you're in the market for a new vehicle, check out ChristianCarsOnline.com. ChristianCarsOnline.com. Chevy, GMC, Dodge, Jeep, and Ford. They have cars, trucks, SUVs, crossovers, and so much more. ChristianCarsOnline.com. Vehicles from Christian Brothers Ford, Christian Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, Finley Motors, and Christian Motors of Fertile. A new vehicle is what you're looking for. Visit ChristianCarsOnline.com.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some night apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. The Climax Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
Here on the pregame coach's comments, along with me now is the head coach of the Climax Fisher Knights, Adriana Rooney. And Coach, get things going. How are you doing today? Long break last week.
Long break. I'm ready to play some basketball. I guess coach some basketball. But.
Hey, I mean, you're playing through the players.
Yeah.
As mentioned, you kind of had a long week last week. Your couple games getting postponed and practices postponed due to weather. What's the message to the girls coming off of that long break? This obviously isn't the first time you've had cancel or postponements due to weather.
Yeah, we just have to get it going right away. That's really all I can say. We just gotta try and get going right away. I don't know.
You were able to get one practice in on Wednesday. What was focused in that practice? What was the key thing worked on?
Putting in a new offense. So having one day to do it. We'll see, and 5 days later, let's see if we can actually execute that new offense. So yeah, we'll see.
And obviously not the first time you have played Bagley this season. You played them earlier on, and you got the win over them in overtime. What's it going to take to have that success like last time?
I think we just need to take care of the ball and be able to move it around and utilize all of our players.
Coach, any more keys or final thoughts before tonight's game?
No.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Utilizing all of their players coming into tonight, that is going to be one of the big things for the Climax Fisher Knights. As mentioned, they are coming off, same as Bagley, they are coming off of a long weekend, and it's not the first time this season that either team has had long weekends due to weather, and it's going to see which team can acclimate better. Bagley had the one practice last week where Climax actually had the extra practice, on Friday, as Coach Nordquist mentioned. Climax Fisher, on the other hand, were unable to do that, so they only have the one practice, and you're implementing a new offense. It's going to be interesting to see how the Climax Fisher Knights adjust here on the floor. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll take a look at both teams as they come into tonight, and we'll look at some keys before opening tip-off and national anthem. All this and more coming up on yourliveevent.com.
Farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the Agronomy Centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273. Community Co-op Energy Solutions. Our team will help you with pre-buys and contracting. Our services also extend with on-farm service calls, tanks, pumps, bulk oil, DEF and tank monitoring, fuel, propane, and natural gas. Call us at 1-888-935-2281 so we can help you with energy solutions from Community Co-op.
Proper dental health is a lifelong effort. Brushing and flossing regularly, as well as routine visits to the dentist, will help ensure that you have a mouth full of happy and healthy teeth. This friendly reminder is courtesy of Polk County and Norman-Monoman Public Health Child and Teen Checkups Program, reminding you to have your children and teens examined by their medical and dental provider on a regular basis. For more information about child and teen checkups, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media.
Back here at Fisher High School, and we've just heard from both coaches. Now let's take a look at both teams as they match up in tonight's game. This is the second time either these teams have faced off. Their first matchup coming way early in the season, back in November, December, which saw the Climax Fisher Knights come away victorious in overtime, 47-46. Bagley comes into this game at 5-15 overall, 3-9 in the section, and they come off a tough loss last week against the Lake Park Audubon Raiders, 62-24, and not the way the Flyers would have liked to play, but they will look to use those days off and that extra day of practice to their advantage here against the Knights. The Climax Fisher Knights coming in with a similar record overall. They're 5-15 overall, 3-10 in the section. And last time out, it was a tough one against Monoman Waban. The Thunderbirds come away victorious with the 76-49 victory. The Knights looking to rebound, and they want to recreate that magic they had earlier in the season against Bagley and come away with another win. And the difference being for these two teams is the amount of practices. Climax Fisher only having the one practice, and they're implementing a new offense, so they will have to get the grooves going and shake off the rust early if they want to have a chance to come away victorious here. Bagley, on the other hand, just going to want to utilize the players they have. Everybody step up and give it their best shot. It's going to be a fun matchup, a competitive one we will see. We'll take another break. When we come back, we will get to your starting lineups and then tip-off. All this and more coming up on yourliveevent.com.
RDK Enterprises can help with spring preparation this winter. Call them at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter, planter, and precision planting software repairs and updates. This includes monitoring and control systems, all to help improve your planting, which means improved profits. It pays to plant with precision with RDK Enterprises. Locations in Hillsboro and Drayton, North Dakota. Visit them online at planterdoc.com or call 701-636-2119.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you. Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart, east of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877. This is Jim Berkemeier, owner of R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Together with Bernie, we're inviting you to join us on a tour of Victoria, Vancouver, and the Canadian Rockies, July 14th through 23rd. On this tour, we'll visit historic Victoria, tour the breathtaking Butchert Gardens, and experience the stunning scenery of the Canadian Rockies via rails train. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ. Learn more about this tour and watch the travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure. Remember the keyword RJ.
Back here at Fisher High School as we get set. We are just moments away from the start of tip-off, as we will go ahead and move on to our starting lineups for both teams. And we'll go ahead and get to the starting lineups of the Bagley Flyers. Number 4, Sadie Foltz, the freshman, getting the start. Number 5, Hillary Maruska, the sophomore, getting the nod. Number 13, Isabella Warmbold, the sophomore, gets the start. Number 23, Nora Stout, the freshman, getting the nod. And to round things out, number 25, Kira Thompson, will get the start here for the Bagley Flyers. The Flyers are coached by head coach Brett Nordquist and assistant coach Emily Foltz. As they come into tonight, they are down quite a bit of starters here. This is a young team that all their veterans on the team are sophomores, so they have a long road, many years left to see these girls play in action. Going ahead, we'll move on to the Climax Fisher Knights starting lineups. Well, at number 12, Ava Larson will get the nod here, the sophomore. Number 20, Trinity Erickson, the senior, getting the start for the Climax Fisher Knights. Number 22, Hallie Reitmeyer, the sophomore, getting the start. Number 23, Ella Paulsrud, the sophomore, gets the start. And to round it out, number 42, Tegan Johnson, will get the start here tonight for the Climax Fisher Knights. The Knights are coached by head coach Adriana Rooney and assistant coach Shelby Duckstead, as both teams come in tonight with similar records. Bagley at 5-15 overall, and Climax Fisher at 5-15 overall as well. 3-9 in the section for Bagley, 3-10 in the section for Climax Fisher, as both teams will meet at half court here. And doing the tip-off for the Flyers is Kira Thompson, and she'll face a tip-off against Trinity Erickson for the Climax Fisher Knights. Erickson gets that almost picked up by Ella Paulsrud, and Hallie Reitmeyer fighting for it. She'll come away with it for the Knights. There's a quick pass out to Ava Larson for a long two, and Larson will get things going quickly with two-pointer, as Hallie Reitmeyer putting in the extra effort to get that ball off the tip-off, and now heading the other direction with it is Kira Thompson for the Bagley Flyers. She dumps that one down to Sadie Foltz. Foltz looks off to Nora Stout, and Stout's shot is no good. But scrumming for it was the Flyers, and that'll be Warmbold who will get the two-pointer there off of the rebound. Ava Larson now with the ball, passes up to Hallie Reitmeyer, who will find Ella Paulsrud on the far side. Trying to go inside to Trinity Erickson, stolen away by Isabella Warmbold. And now the Flyers letting things develop. Quick pass out to Nora Stout, who's met with a double team by Paulsrud and Hallie Reitmeyer, but that'll be stolen away off of the pass by Erickson. Trinity Erickson inside for the Knights, backing down, pulls up, and that one will roll in, kind of doing a toilet bowl motion as that one took a second to go all the way in. So now crossing half court is Kira Thompson, as that's stolen away by Tegan Johnson, heading the other direction. She tries to lay that one in, no good. Dumping it back out to Ella Paulsrud, stolen away by Isabella Warmbold. And now Warmbold with the shot, and won't go for the Flyers. Jump ball, or actually, they're going to call that a foul. Get that one on Isabella Warmbold. So first team foul of the game, first personal for Warmbold, excuse me. Ava Larson with it now for the Knights, passing down to Tegan Johnson on the near side. Trying to go back. Warmbold with the steal yet again. Doing a good job, but turnover will give the ball right back to the Knights. 15:58 left to go here on the Community Co-op scoreboard. The Knights lead the Flyers 4-2. Reitmeyer looking up to Johnson on the far side. Paulsrud trying to cut in through the line, but won't get it. Erickson looking down to her right for Larson, and Larson once again pulls up for two, and just short. Hallie Reitmeyer almost getting the rebound, but that'll be picked up by Nora Stout. Larson gets this one right back, and she has a lane, but that one will go well over the rim. Long pass out to Isabella Warmbold. Warmbold met with by Johnson, as she dumps that one down to Sadie Foltz. And Foltz looking inside to Warmbold, and she can't get that one to fall. They'll go out of bounds. Turnover for the Knights. As mentioned, the Flyers are down a couple players here tonight, and possibly see some of the freshmen check into the game, as we see Sadie Larson checked in for the Flyers. Hallie Reitmeyer with it, looks up to Ava Larson, who fakes for three. Trying to go inside for the easy layup, but that will be blocked. And now heading the other direction with it are the Flyers. Kira Thompson and Hallie Reitmeyer get tangled up, and Reitmeyer is going to get called on the foul. That's her first personal. 14:47 left to go here within the first half. As Hillary Maruska looks back out to Sadie Foltz, and Foltz for three will get that one to fall. Her first shot goes good, as Ava Larson looks down to Ella Paulsrud. Paulsrud crossing the arc, loses control of it. Looking back down to Tegan Johnson, who will find Reitmeyer. Larson gets it back and looks up to Trinity Erickson. Reitmeyer going inside to Paulsrud. As she's backing down, looks out to Larson for two. That one will not fall, rebounded by Nora Stout. So now heading the other direction with it is Kira Thompson. She crosses half court and gives it back out to Sadie Foltz. Foltz once again for three. That bounces off the rim, no good. And there'll be a turnover here by the Flyers. And they'll actually call that one a foul on Sadie Larson. So we shall see Lydia Ramsrud check in along back with Isabella Warmbold. Hallie Reitmeyer crossing half court, slowing things down for the Knights, trying to get something to develop. Larson going inside to Trinity Erickson. That's poked away. Credit that steal by Lydia Ramsrud. Now the Flyers heading the other direction. Ella Paulsrud with the steal, has a lane. Using the backward, no good. Can't get that one to fall. Great effort there by Paulsrud, though. Turnover by the Flyers gives the ball right back to the Knights. Looking inside to Trinity Erickson. Trying to get that one to go, won't. And get that foul, call that foul on Erickson for the Knights. 2 team fouls apiece here on the Community Co-op scoreboard. Bagley Flyers lead the Climax Fisher Knights 5-4. This game looking very competitive, and that's exactly what we were expecting from both of these teams. And Kira Thompson's going to get called on the travel. Just a little bit of a misstep there by the Flyers. As Hallie Reitmeyer now heading the other direction with it, looking across, trying to get that one to Claire Erickson, but overshoots her. And now Sadie Larson looks inside to Isabella Warmbold, who will give it right back to Larson. Swatted away, stolen away by Tegan Johnson for the Knights, now heading the other direction. Hallie Reitmeyer has a lane, starts backing down now to Ava Larson. Thought about a three, second guessed it. Then drove into the lane and draws the foul, so she will go to the line for two. give that one once again to Sadie Larson for the Flyers. Her second personal. And that one will not fall. And Larson will make the second one. That is an Agramax free throw. So now heading the other direction with it is the Flyers. And they'll get Claire Erickson on the push there. They'll actually give that one to Ava Larson, excuse me. So quick inbound pass for the Flyers. Dumped out to Sadie Foltz. Foltz looking inside to Hannah Maruska, who pulls up for a mid-range jumper. Can't get that one to fall. Kira Thompson on the rebound as she put up a shot, but she won't get that one to fall. So jump ball situation. The ball stays in favor of the Flyers. Foltz looking out to Ramsrud. And Ramsrud's shot is no good. And call that one on Lydia Ramsrud. That's her first personal of the game. Ava Larson will go out, pass out to Hallie Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer finds Larson on the near side. Looking down to Cadence Corinta, who's checked into the game. Hallie Reitmeyer with it now, trying to find somebody open. Gets a lane, pulls up from the free throw line. That one won't fall. Rebounded by the Flyers, now heading the other direction. As Sadie Foltz with it now, passing off to Maruska for two. No good off that shot. Stays in favor of the Flyers. Hallie Reitmeyer taking a second to tie her shoes. Foltz with the inbound pass to Maruska. Long two from Foltz. Goes off of the rim. No good. So there on the rebound was Corinta, and now heading the other direction with it is Ava Larson, who finds Claire Erickson. Erickson will pull up for two. Can't get that one to fall. Goes off of the rim. Last touched by the Knights. It's 11:40 here in the first half. As checking back in is Kira Thompson. She subs in for Hillary Maruska. Foltz with the long pass up to Thompson at half court. Ava Larson getting a hand on that one, but it'll roll out of bounds, so stay in favor of the Flyers. Now with it is Isabella Warmbold. Warmbold going into the lane, overshoots that one, and they'll wave off the shot. And they'll get Trinity Erickson on the foul there. That's her second personal of the game, fourth team foul for the Knights. So Erickson will take a break here. As we see Ella Palsrud check back out onto the floor. Sadie Foltz with it now, going inside to Nora Stout, blocked. And once again to Ramsrud, and Ramsrud can't get that one to fall. Ella Palsrud will find Cadence Corinta, and Corinta trying to pass to Larson on the far side, tipped away. And now heading the other direction with this Kira Thompson. As Sadie Foltz for three, won't get that one to fall, but Thompson using her height to her advantage to get the rebound. Jump ball. Head coach Brett Nordquist trying to get the timeout before the jump ball was called, and he won't get it. .45 remaining here in the first half. Both teams tied up at 5 apiece on the Community Co-op scoreboard. Quick pass out to Ava Larson, going inside to Claire Erickson. She loses it. And we have another jump ball, but it'll change possession here and go in favor of the Flyers. Claire Erickson losing the control of it just for that split second. And she can't pick that one up in time as the Flyers get it back. Now Sadie Foltz with the long pass up to Isabella Warmbold. And she'll get called on the travel. Competitive matchup indeed, as we are seeing here. And the Knights kind of slowed down here on offense. As head coach Rooney mentioned in the pregame interview, they were working on a new offense, and they only had one day to really work it out. So expect a lot of kinks as the pass to Paulsrud almost gets tipped away as she passes that one back down to Ava Larson. And Larson losing it and just goes out of bounds. And Bagley gets this one right back. .10:02 remaining here in the first half. Quick pass up to Sadie Larson, who almost gets that one, as Sadie Foltz now with it. Foltz takes a couple steps inside, looks out to Isabella Warmbold, and now going off to Hillary Maruska. Foltz back out to Warmbold for a long two, no good as Kira Thompson gets that rebound. And going up for it was Hillary Maruska, and she will score. And we have a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout here as well. With 9:28 remaining here, the Flyers lead the Knights 7-5.
23rd through the 25th at Brainerd International Raceway, the Midwest Premier Country and Rock Festival. Lakes Jam presented by R&J Broadcasting. Hear John Party, Tesla, Gabby Barrett, Warrant, Kicks, Mark Wills, and more. It's more than a music festival with watercross, drifting, poker tourneys, lawnmower racing, and more. For tickets and more information, visit lakesjam.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Back here at Fisher High School on yourliveevent.com. Coming out of the timeout, Rooney trying to collect her team here. Tegan Johnson checked back into the game as she passes up to Claire Erickson. And ball tipped away, but Hallie Reitmeyer can pick that one up. Putting the pressure on was Lydia Ramsrud. Claire Erickson met with a double team, having to get rid of it. Finds Trinity Erickson, looking to the long pass for Reitmeyer. Erickson getting it inside, and Erickson's going to get called on the travel. Just a few seconds, or just a few steps too many here, and that'll play against the Knights. Ramsrud passes off to Larson, and Ella Paulsrud with the steal, now heading the other direction with his Hallie Reitmeyer, trying to pass out to Tegan Johnson, almost loses it. Johnson keeps it alive, and they'll call a hold on Trinity Erickson, her third personal of the game. So now we'll see Ava Larson check back into the game for the Knights. Isabella Warmbold check back into the game for the Flyers. Quick dump out to Sadie Larson on the far side as Larson gets called on the double dribble. Key mistakes here for both teams, having some issues. Ball control was the big focus for head coach Rooney for the Knights, hoping that her team can just have some good ball control throughout, and neither side really doing just that. Ava Larson with it, having a lane, goes inside, dumps it down to Tegan Johnson, who goes up, but she'll draw the foul and go for two. call that one on Nora Stout. That's her second personal of the game. As Tegan Johnson nails that first one, that is an Agramax free throw. Team at Agramax is contact the team at Agramax to see how they can help you reach peak profitability by calling 218-891-2211. As Johnson will miss her second free throw. Hallie Reitmeyer almost getting the rebound. It's a scrum for the ball, jump ball situation now. Or actually, no, timeout by head coach Brett Nordquist. We'll take a timeout here as well with 8:11 left to go here in the first half. The Bagley Flyers lead the Climax Fisher Knights 7-6.
Genuine starts here. There's one easy way to keep your AGCO equipment productive all year with genuine preventative maintenance from AGCO Parts. When you check, change, and replace using AGCO Parts preventative maintenance products, you get the promise of maximum performance and increased uptime. Visit Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada, to see our full selection of preventative maintenance parts products, or give us a call at 784-2961 to place an order today.
Back here at Fisher High School, coming out of the timeout, well-timed timeout by head coach Brett Nordquist, as the Knights almost caused a jump ball, which would have given them back possession. As Sadie Fultz with the inbound pass to Isabella Warmbold. Fultz gets it right back, looking back off to Warmbold, going inside the lane, and Warmbold to get called on the travel. 8:03 left to go here in the first half. Neither team really taking full control just yet, waiting for that pendulum to change sides here, as neither team just can't get it going on offense. Ava Larson with it going inside to Ella Paulsrud. She drives that one in. It'll just go off of the rim. So close, yet so far. And there on the rebound for the Flyers. Now heading the other direction with it is Warmbold. She'll find Fultz on the outside, and she'll drain that one. And she'll drain that one for three. Sadie Fultz with the beautiful three-pointer. That's her second of the night. Ava Larson with a long two, as she'll respond right back. Not 3 points, but she brings this game within 2. Sadie Fultz looking inside to Isabella Warmbold. As that's stolen away by Tegan Johnson. She's been all over the floor today on defense with that is her third steal of the night. Pass out to Ella Paulsrud, and Hallie Reitmeyer for three just goes off of the rim and the Knights can't get the rebound, so Fultz on the rebound, now heading the other direction with it. Passing out to Jordan Melvey. Melvey, the 8th grader, checked in. She will check in to the game. As mentioned, see a couple substitutions. We'll see Lydia Ramsrud check back in along with Nora Stout. Call that foul on Maruska. That's her first personal of the game. 6th team foul of the half for the Flyers. Larson thought about three, decided to go inside the lane, trying to draw the contact, will not get it. But it stays in favor of the Knights. Claire Erickson with it now. Passing down to Ava Larson, who pulls up for two, won't get that one to fall. Now Kira Thompson passing that one up to Hillary Maruska. We'll just hand it right back behind her to Fultz. Now going inside was Lydia Ramsrud. And that'll be a foul. Call that foul on Ella Paulsrud. And that'll be Kira Thompson going for two. She gets the first one to fall on the Agramax free throw. And she will not get the second one to fall. So now fighting for it is Ava Larson as she gets the rebound off of that free throw. Now heading the other direction, looks out to Johnson, who pulls up for two, and it'll go high and over the backboard. So turnover. It's a 3-point ball game here as the Flyers lead the Knights 11-8 with 6:09 remaining. See Cadence Corinta check back into the game. It'll give Hallie Reitmeyer a chance to take a break. Fultz will find Ramsrud. And now crossing half court is Fultz. And there'll be a travel here by the Flyers, giving it right back to the Knights. And Rooney will take a timeout here with 6:02 remaining in the first half. The Bagley Flyers lead the Climax Fisher Knights 11-8.
As a small business owner, you learn to wear a lot of hats. The custodian hat, the IT hat, and well, the you should have called a professional hat. Auto Owners takes care of your business insurance, so you can take care of everything else. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456.
Back here at Fisher High School as we are coming out of the timeout. Ava Larson with it for the Knights. Thought about going inside, passing out to Ella Paulsrud, and Paulsrud's shot, it goes wide. Kept alive by Cadence Corinta, but Kira Thompson there to pick that one up for the Flyers. And they'll call Paulsrud with that one. That's her second personal of the game. 7th team foul for the Knights, and that will put the Flyers in the bonus. So I'll send Kira Thompson to the line for 1-1. As she makes the first one. Extends the lead now to 4. And she will not make the second one as Ava Larson gets the rebound. Now she'll head the other direction with it. Dumping it out to Tegan Johnson. And Larson will just pass back out to Johnson. Larson will find Erickson with it. Going inside, trying to pass that one out to Paulsrud. She'll pick that up. Ella Paulsrud gets that one poked away, and that'll come up with the steal for Isabella Warmbold. Ramsrud trying to pass that one away. Ava Larson will pick this one up. Gets it back out to Ella Paulsrud, so steal for Larson. As Paulsrud now heading the other direction with it, gets that poked away. Last touch by the Flyers. Ava Larson with the inbound pass to Hallie Reitmeyer, who's checked back into the game. Cadence Corinta looks down to Tegan Johnson on the near side. As Ava Larson will find Ella Paulsrud. Reitmeyer gets the double team. Paulsrud takes one step inside and she will score. Beautiful look by Hallie Reitmeyer, who set that one up perfectly. Quick dump out to Hillary Maruska, and she'll miss that one wide. Go out of bounds. 4:27 remaining here on the Community Co-op scoreboard, and we'll see a substitution. Sadie Fultz checks back into the game for Kira Thompson. Larson now crossing half court. Slows things down for the Knights. Tegan Johnson gets that one poked away, and Reitmeyer can pick that up. As Paulsrud takes another step. Ball takes a couple bounces off the rim, and it just won't go. And it's a foul yet again on the Knights. They'll get Ella Paulsrud with that. That's her third personal of the game. Both Ella Paulsrud and Trinity Erickson in foul trouble early tonight, with 4:09 remaining here within the first half. So we'll see Claire Erickson check back into the game for the Knights. So still in the bonus, so that will send Nora Stout to the free throw line for her first free throw attempts. And she'll miss that one. And that's picked up by Sadie Foltz. And Foltz will miss her shot. So now crossing half court is Ava Larson. Larson goes up for two, just in and out of the rim, no good. But Claire Erickson on the rebound. Quick pass out to Ava Larson, and Larson's gonna get called on. The travel. Excuse me. 3:42 remaining here in the first half. Now crossing half court is Sadie Foltz. Foltz backing down, passes off to Hillary Maruska. Foltz pulls up for a three-pointer, and she'll get that one to fall. 5-point game now for the Flyers. Hallie Reitmeyer to Larson. Larson met with the double team, looking back out to Reitmeyer. Long pass up to Johnson on the far side, and Foltz will poke that one out of bounds. The Flyers have been as precise as you can be when poking that ball away. It's really disrupted the offense for the Knights tonight. They have had no answer. Reitmeyer going inside, pulls up. And that takes a couple bounces, but she will get that one to fall. So Foltz now crossing half court, met by Erickson. Gets the pick from Maruska. And now Isabella Warmsbold with it. Foltz looks back out to Maruska. Now going inside with it was Isabella Warmbold. And they'll get Claire Erickson on the foul. So that will send Isabella Warmbold, to the free throw line. Using the backboard, she'll get that one to go for the first free throw attempt. And we will see Lydia Ramsrud check back into the game for the Flyers. 2:39 remaining here in the first half. And she'll make both of them. Hallie Reitmeyer with it now. Ava Larson with it. Passes back from Claire Erickson. And now checked into the game is Kaya Parkin for the Knights. Reitmeyer getting the rebound off the shot from Larson. Parkin dumping it down to Tegan Johnson. Almost poked away. And Kaya Parkin will just will collide with, I believe that is Isabella Warmbold. And that is .208 remaining here in the first half. We're now in the double bonus for the Flyers. What was a clean half for majority of it? The Knights have simply just been a little careless here on play as Warmbold will miss both of her free throw attempts. Get that one on Sadie Foltz. And that will send Ava Larson to the free throw line as the Knights are now in the bonus. 1:58 remaining. Larson will make her first free throw attempt. Free throws brought to you by the team at Agrimax. Give them a call at their new location in Fertile at 218-945-3536. And Larson will make her second free throw attempt. It is a 2-point game yet again. Sadie Foltz now crossing half court. Pulls up for a long three. Gets that one off of the front of the rim. Won't go. Now Hallie Reitmeyer crossing half court off the rebound for the Knights. Kaya Parkin with it. Long pass up to Reitmeyer, but that's going to be stolen away by Lydia Ramsrud. Passing out to Warmbold, and Warmbold's shot goes in and out of the net. No good. So close. Claire Erickson with it now. Looking up to Ava Larson on the far side. Keeps going around. Finds Tegan Johnson, and Johnson sets up Claire Erickson for the assist. And we have a tie ball game yet again. Now Fultz looks inside to Warmbold and knocked away as Kira Thompson can't get that one to fall off of the rebound. Ava Larson slowing things down, almost gets the pick from Parkin. Looking inside to Reitmeyer as Claire Erickson picks that one up. Tegan Johnson for a long two, just off of the rim. Ball almost stolen away. The Knights slowing things down. Long pass off to Reitmeyer, who pulls up for mid-range, and she will score. And just like that, the Knights have the lead back. The first time they've had the lead since the opening minutes of the game. And just like that, or nope, the Knights will turn this one over as they lose possession of it. 20.4 seconds remaining here in the first half, and the Knights have a 2-point lead, 18-16 on the Community Co-op scoreboard. As mentioned, this is the first time that the Knights have led since the beginning minutes of the game. And the Knights will get the rebound. Larson there to pick that one up. They'll find Reitmeyer. We'll go off to Claire Erickson, pulls up from beyond the free throw line, and as time will expire here in the first half, that will do it here on the Community Co-op scoreboard. At halftime, the Climax Fisher Knights lead the Bagley Flyers 18-16 here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some Knight apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. The Climax Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
RDK Enterprises can help with spring preparation this winter. Call them at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter, planter, and precision planting software repairs and updates. This includes monitoring and control systems, all to help improve your planting, which means improved profits. It pays to plant with precision with RDK Enterprises. Locations in Hillsborough and Drayton, North Dakota. Visit them online at planterdoc.com or call 701-636-2119.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com at Fisher High School for Game 1 of this doubleheader for the girls' varsity matchup. Immediately following this, we'll have the boys' varsity matchup between the Climax Fisher Knights and the Bagley Flyers. And looking at halftime here for the girls' matchup, the Knights leading the Flyers 18-16. As competitive as a matchup as we could get here tonight, neither team has been able to really take full control of the game. And the Knights had the lead early on within the first couple minutes of the game, but towards the middle of that first half, the Flyers would take control. They would lead by as much as 5. But the Knights would be resilient, and they would fight their way back, and they would ultimately take the lead within the final minutes of the game, and they would lead 18-16 here as neither team really had it going for them on offense. The Flyers currently down a lot of their key starters here. They're veteran players, as you might say. They have 5 sophomores on the team, and that's as old as it gets. They are a young team for the Flyers. No seniors, so there's a lot of growth to be made, and we even saw number 15 Jordan Melvey, a 8th grader, check into the game for the Bagley Flyers. For the Climax Fisher Knights, on the other hand, too, they are making do with that one day of practice, and they were trying to set up a new offense, and one day of practice doesn't really cut it so far for the Knights, as they were kind of hoping for that extra couple days, but it's working out so far at the moment. They have the lead, and we'll see if they can maintain that lead here in the second half. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll look at some first half stats for both teams and some keys here on yourliveevent.com.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Back here on yourliveevent.com here at Fisher High School, taking a look at some of the first half stats, starting with the Climax Fisher Knights. Ava Larson so far with 7 points on the night and 3 rebounds and 2 steals. Trinity Erickson hasn't been able to do much. She went into foul trouble early, and we did not see her for the rest of the first half. She has 2 points and a steal on the night. Hallie Reitmeyer so far with 4 points, 1 rebound, and an assist. Ella Paulsrud with 2 points and 2 steals. Tegan Johnson with 1 point, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 3 steals. She's been doing a good job on defense to really disrupt the Flyers' offense here. Claire Erickson with 2 points and a rebound for herself. Looking at the Bagley Flyers, Sadie Foltz so far with 9 points and 2 rebounds. Hillary Maruska with 2 points, 2 rebounds. Isabella Warmbold, she's been saying her name a lot tonight. She has 4 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 steals. Nora Stout with 1 rebound and a steal. Kira Thompson with 2 points and 5 rebounds on the night. She's been doing a good job controlling the boards for the Flyers. Sadie Larson also has a steal along with Lydia Ramsrud. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll get to the start of the second half, and we'll look at some keys for both teams as the second half becomes underway here on yourliveevent.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools. In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at AgriMax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground application, crop protection products, and more, AgriMax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact AgriMax in Fisher, Minnesota today at 218-891-2211 or online at agrimaxllc.com.
When you're in the market for a new vehicle, check out ChristianCarsOnline.com. ChristianCarsOnline.com. Chevy, GMC, Dodge, Jeep, and Ford. They have cars, trucks, SUVs, crossovers, and so much more. ChristianCarsOnline.com. Vehicles from Christian Brothers Ford, Christian Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, Finley Motors, and Christian Motors of Fertile. A new vehicle is what you're looking for. Visit ChristianCarsOnline.com.
Back here at Fisher High School as we are just wrapping up halftime, and we will get set for the start of the second half here. And this game is as competitive as we were expecting coming into tonight. Considering the first matchup went into overtime to be decided, and the Knights having to mount a comeback late in that second half, which forced the overtime, and they would ultimately win it. This game, about as competitive as the first one. It's definitely everything we were expecting to see here tonight. As we get set looking at some of the keys for both teams coming out of halftime, the Climax Fisher Knights are going to look to get their offense rolling here, while the Bagley Flyers needing to come up with some more stops on defense and ultimately get the edge on offense. As we get set, Ella Paulsrud will inbound it for the Knights. Starters back out for both teams here. So quick inbound pass to Ava Larson, who crosses half court. She looks down to Ella Paulsrud, who will find Tegan Johnson on the near side. Ball stolen away by Isabella Warmbold. She'll pass up to Sadie Foltz, who slows everything down. Looking back up to Nora Stout. Sadie Foltz with it. Gets met by Ava Larson. Dumps it down to Hillary Maruska. Isabella Warmbold passing back up to Foltz. Finds Maruska, and Maruska's shot for two, no good, as Trinity Erickson will get the rebound. And the pass stolen away. Yes, no, Trinity Erickson gets it. And we'll have a timeout, no, it'll go out of bounds, and the Flyers will get this one right back. And that's, if you're head coach Brett Nordquist, that's exactly how you want your team to come out here at halftime, getting those quick early steals, disrupt the offense of the Climax Fisher Knights, and not let them develop anything. As mentioned, this is a new offense for the Knights, so there's really a lot of kinks here that needs to be worked out. Quick pass out to Maruska, who pulls up for a long two, and she'll get that one to go. And we have a tie ball game yet again here on the Community Co-op scoreboard, 18 apiece. So Ava Larson passes up to Hallie Reitmeyer on the far side. Larson will get it right back as she looks down to Ella Paulsrud. The offense for the Knights haven't even been able to get a shot off here in this second half so far. been mostly on defense. Quick inbound pass to Ava Larson, who almost loses it. She'll force her way up for a shot, and that won't fall. Last touch by the Knights as they were trying to get the rebound, so it'll turn over to the Flyers. Pass up to Kira Thompson, who will find Fultz. Quick pass all the way to Warmbold, and Ella Palsrud trying to get the block, but she just got she jumped a little too early and draws the foul on Hillary Maruska. That's 4th personal for Palsrud. And Maruska will miss her first free throw attempt of the night. Cadence Carinta, has checked into the game for Ella Palsrud. Reitmeyer there on the rebound. Stolen away by Kira Thompson, As Sadie Fultz pulls up for 3, takes a bounce off the front of the rim. No good, and that'll be rebounded by Hallie Reitmeyer, heading the other direction with it. As she looks out to Ava Larson. Larson met with the triple team, now going inside to Reitmeyer. And call that one on Maruska, her second personal of the game, the first team foul of the half for the Flyers. Carinta with it now, looking back out to Reitmeyer for 3, in and out of the rim, no good. And Bagley will get the rebound. Maruska there to get that. She hands it off to Fultz. Warmbold looks back down to Fultz, who will find Maruska for a long 2. Rolls off of the rim. And they're going to call a push here. I'll get that one on Tegan Johnson. As Johnson's first personal of the game, so we'll see Claire Erickson check back into the game for the Knights. Quick shot by Fultz off of the other side of the rim. And Isabella Warmbold takes a couple steps out of bounds. That'll be a turnover. Long pass up to Carinta. Finds Claire Erickson, and Erickson gets blocked by Thompson. .15-10 remaining here in the second half. And Sadie Fultz now with the long pass up to Kira Thompson. Fultz with it, looks down to Maruska. She pulls up for 2, and that one will go out of bounds. So far, it's felt like it's been all Bagley getting the shots off. The Knights haven't even really been able to get something going on offense. The pressure from the Flyers has been outstanding, as Lydia Ramsrud checks in along with Sadie Larson. Quick pass out to Cadence Carinta. Overarching pass to Larson. Larson fakes, going the opposite way on the far side. Dumps down to Trinity Erickson. She loses that. That'll be stolen away by Kira Thompson. Sadie Larson gets called on the travel. Competitive. That is the key word of tonight. It's been a fun one to watch so far for both of these teams. Neither of them getting really the edge here. As Ava Larson with it, going out to Trinity Erickson. It'll go off of her leg, but Hallie Reitmeyer will pick it up. Cadence Carinta thought about it for a second for a shot, but the ball will make its way back up to Reitmeyer. And Larson now with it, pulls up, takes a couple bounces off the rim, no good. Now Larson slows everything down, passes down to Carinta. He'll find Claire Erickson open, trying to get that to Hallie Reitmeyer. And call that once again on Maruska. That's her third personal of the game. And we'll see Parkin check back into the game for the Climax Fisher Knights, as well as a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout here as well with 14:02 remaining here on the Community Co-op scoreboard. The Game is all knotted up at 18 apiece.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some night apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. The Climax Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the Agronomy Centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273.
Back here at Fisher High School, coming out of the timeout, Allie Reitmeyer trying to get that get that pass to Trinity Erickson, but Erickson got tangled up on a flyer, and she can't catch up with it. So the Flyers get the ball off the turnover here. So now with it is Lydia Ramsrud for the Flyers. Allie Reitmeyer with the steal, now heading the other direction with it, passing off to Kaya Parkin. Tegan Johnson, or Kane Scarinta, excuse me, thought about it, but the ball will make its way back up to Reitmeyer, who will find Parkin yet again. Scarinta looking down to Trinity, or Claire Erickson, who finds Trinity. And it'll be a foul on the Flyers. Call that one on Kira Thompson. It's her first personal of the game. Allie Reitmeyer trying to go inside yet again to Trinity Erickson, stolen away by Sadie Foltz of the Flyers. So now with the pick, Lydia Ramsrud trying to pass that one quickly to Nora Stout before getting called, but can't get rid of it fast enough as the Flyers get called on the travel. Reitmeyer, pass out to Claire Erickson. Looking back up to Reitmeyer. Cadence Corinta finding Parkin on the far side. The bounce pass to Hallie Reitmeyer gets stolen away by Ramsrud. And now the pass down to Sadie Larson. Larson going back up to Ramsrud. Trying to go all the way across to Foltz. We'll find Thompson on the inside. Back out to Foltz for three. And now bounce off the rim, no good. Stays in favor of the Flyers. So now we will see Elena Sanchez check into the game for the Knights. Long pass up to Sadie Larson as she's met by Ava Larson. And Ava Larson can poke that one away, and that'll be picked up by Tegan Johnson. Cadence Corinta with it, looks down to Elena Sanchez. Back up to Larson, now inside to Erickson. Pulls up for two. Tegan Johnson can't get that one to fall. 12:19 left to go here in the second half. Still knotted up at 18 apiece. Ball almost stolen away, and there'll be a foul there. Get that one on Cadence Corinta. Got a little overzealous there, and she draws a foul. Now with it for the Flyers is Isabella Warmbold. Having a lane, has to dump it back out. We'll find Thompson, and Thompson will score off of the assist from Melvey. Jordan Melvey has checked back into the game for the Flyers. She makes her presence known here as the Flyers go up now 20-18 as Ava Larson pulls up for two. Can't get that one to fall. Scrum for the ball. Tegan Johnson gets it as that's poked away. But it'll stay in favor of the Knights. That extra effort there by the Knights gives them a second chance. 11:35 left to go here. As Kira Thompson having to tie her shoe. Close game all throughout tonight. It has just been a fun one to watch. Both teams have just tried to get the edge here, but both teams coming up with some good stops and offensively, they're just trying to get into a groove. Quick pass inside to Trinity Erickson, who makes a move, and she'll get that one to fall, and we're all tied up yet again. Quick pass out to Lydia Ramsrud. She almost loses it, but Maruska comes up with it, and she could get that one to fall. Hillary Maruska doing a good job offensively as Ava Larson pulls up for two, bounces off the backboard, won't fall. And the Knights can't get that one back. So pass to Sadie Larson, almost stolen away. Tegan Johnson does finally come up with the steal as she picks that one up on the errant pass. She'll try to get that one to fall, and she won't be able to. But they'll call that foul on Lydia Ramsrud, and that's her second personal. Fourth team foul for the Flyers here in the second half. So you'll see Isabella Warmbold check back into the game for Lydia Ramsrud. Ava Larson thought about passing out to Hallie Reitmeyer, but she'll look out to Ella Paulsrud. Tegan Johnson backing down, loses control of it. And they'll say last touch off the hands of Nora Stout. Larson once again trying to find somebody open, lobs it out to Ella Paulsrud. Trinity Erickson going up for it, won't get it to fall, but she draws enough contact, and she'll go to the free throw line. Call that one on Sadie Foltz, her second personal of the game, 15th foul for the Flyers. In and out of the rim, no good for Trinity Erickson. Erickson will make her second for the Agramax free throw. So a 1-point game here as the Flyers lead 22-21. Now Warmsbold with a lot of speed gets that one out to Hillary Maruska, and Maruska can't get the shot to go, but Warmsbold can get the rebound. Sadie Larson looking up to Sadie Foltz. Foltz with it now, met by Ava Larson. Trinity Erickson poking that one away, but Maruska can come up with it. Larson taking on Larson. As Maruska pulls up for another jumper, can't get that one to fall either. Hallie Reitmeyer there on the rebound. Crosses half court, 9:51 remaining. Ella Paulsrud goes into the lane, just no good. Trinity Erickson gets that one right back, and she'll draw the contact for the personal foul, and she'll go to the line for two. Call that one on Hillary Maruska for her fourth personal, sixth team foul. As Erickson will make her first free throw attempt, and we are all tied up now. And checking back in for the Flyers is Kira Thompson. 9:44 left to go. As Larson will make the free throw, and we have another lead change here. 23-22, the Knights lead on the Community Co-op scoreboard. Pass all the way up to Isabella Warmbold, trying to go out to Nora Stout. And Stout will draw contact, call that one. I believe they'll get that on Trinity Erickson. They do. That is Erickson's 4th personal of the game. 9:31 remaining. As Stout will miss her first free throw attempt. And I gotta say, it's a nice turnout tonight here on Valentine's Day, and we'd like to thank you all for tuning in on Valentine's Day. What a better way to start the week here than with some basketball. Ella Paulsrud getting the rebound as Stout will miss both of her free throw attempts. So now the Knights with it. Paulsrud pulls up for a long 2. Can't get that one to fall. They'll go out to Larson, and Larson goes up for 3, and that one won't fall. Off of Hallie Reitmeyer. Bounced off her arm, so it'll turn back over to the Flyers. 9:10 remaining here in the second half. Losing a little bit of ball control. Sadie Larson trying to keep that one alive. She does, and gets that one out to Sadie Foltz, and Foltz trying to float that one in for 2. Won't happen, but Kira Thompson will fight for the rebound, and she will score, giving the lead back to the Flyers. And we have a timeout here by head coach Adriana Rooney. We'll take a timeout here as well with 8:45 remaining. The Bagley Flyers lead the Climax Fisher Knights 24-23.
Community Co-op Energy Solutions. Our team will help you with pre-buys and contracting. Our services also extend with on-farm service calls, tanks, pumps, bulk oil, DEF and tank monitoring, fuel, propane, and natural gas. Call us at 1-888-935-2281 so we can help you with energy solutions from Community Co-op.
Back here at Fisher High School with 8:45 left to go in regulation. The Climax Fisher Knights with the ball. Bagley with the lead here. Quick pass out to Hallie Reitmeyer, and Reitmeyer pulls up. That goes in and out of the rim. No good. Had a beautiful shot, but just couldn't get that to fall. Sadie Foltz with it now, as she'll find Maruska, who's checked back in, and Maruska within the line, so she'll count that one for 2. So now it's a 3-point game here for the Flyers. Ava Larson will pass out to Tegan Johnson on the far side, who has to give it right back, met by the double team. Claire Erickson looking off to Hallie Reitmeyer as Ava Larson goes up, and that one takes a bad bounce off the rim, last touched by Hillary Maruska. So Claire Erickson with the quick inside pass to Ella Paulsrud, and Paulsrud overshoots it. Rebounded by the Flyers. Now heading the other direction with it is Isabella Warmbold. And Hillary Maruska, too many steps, gets called on the travel. So Hallie Reitmeyer crossing half court, slows things down for the Knights. The new offense for the Knights has had its ups and downs tonight. Hasn't really made the big difference, but it's also played to their benefit that the Bagley has also had some tough time shooting tonight. Tegan Johnson Claire Erickson, had the lane and just can't get that one to go. Just goes up and down. And Ella Paulsrud's going to get called on the foul there. That's her 5th. And not the kind of trouble you want to be in. So we'll see Lydia Ramsrud back into the game for the Flyers. We'll also see Cadence Corinta check into the game for Ella Paulsrud. Most likely the last time we will see her tonight, as Kira Thompson pulls up for 2. Won't get that one to fall for the Flyers. Ava Larson there on the rebound. Now heading the other direction with a full head of steam. Quick pass up to Hallie Reitmeyer. Larson had the wide open look, but didn't take a quick pass down to Corinta. Corinta will find Claire Erickson as she's trying to pass that one to Ava Larson too high, and almost chasing it down was Isabella Warmbold. get that one to Lydia Ramsrud. And she can't chase that one down. It'll go out of bounds. Last touched by the Flyers. Stays in favor of the Knights. And Hallie Reitmeyer pulled up for three. Can't get it to fall. Stolen away by Warmbold. And she'll float that one in, and she'll get 2 more points. Cadence Carinta with the late shot. And I think they're going to call that foul on Lydia Ramsrud. Ramsrud tripped and ended up colliding with Carinta on that shot, so we'll send her to the free throw line. And the Knights are now in the bonus. And Carinta can't get that one to fall. The Knights so far tonight have shot from the free throw line fairly well. Haven't had as many opportunities to go to the free throw line. And Carinta will miss both of her free throw attempts, and there on the rebound is Thompson. So crossing half court is Lydia Ramsrud, and trying to get the timeout quickly is head coach Brett Nordquist, and he will get it. And we'll take a timeout here as well. With 6:22 remaining here in the second half, the Flyers have a 5-point lead, 28-23.
Proper dental health is a lifelong effort. Brushing and flossing regularly, as well as routine visits to the dentist, will help ensure that you have a mouth full of happy and healthy teeth. This friendly reminder is courtesy of Polk County and Norman-Monoman Public Health Child and Teen Checkups Program, reminding you to have your children and teens examined by their medical and dental provider on a regular basis. For more information about child and teen checkups, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media.
Back here at Fisher High School, coming out of the timeout. This is a game that we were expecting to be competitive, and it has been just that. Bagley Flyers now, once again, with a 5-point lead. The largest lead they had all throughout was 5 points earlier in the first half. They have since taken that right back. So Sadie Larson now in for the inbound pass for the Flyers. She'll get that one quickly down to Maruska, who pulls up for three. Maruska gets her own rebound, but she'll get called on the double dribble. Gotta appreciate that kind of effort, but just a little bit of a mental error there. Elena Sanchez has checked back into the game for the Knights. Hallie Reitmeyer gets the ball. Reitmeyer looking back down to Cadence Carinta, or Tegan Johnson, who will pass out to Ava Larson. And Larson's shot takes a couple bounces, but it'll finally drop. And it's back to a 3-point game here. 5:50 left to go here in the second half. Kira Thompson with it for the Flyers. Lydia Ramsrud trying to get that pass, but that'll be stolen away by Ava Larson. Larson passes up to Hallie Reitmeyer on the far side, and Reitmeyer will look back down to Larson. Sanchez, once again, finding Larson, who goes inside, pulls up, takes a couple bounces, and that one will fall. And it's once again a 1-point game. The Knights fighting their way back, 5:19 left to go. Sadie Larson gets called on the travel before she managed to get that one away to Hillary Maruska. And we will see Sadie Fultz check back into the game. She subs in for Nora Stout. This game is as close as it was the first time around. Cadence Carinta pulls up, and that one takes a bad bounce off the rim, won't fall. So it'll pass back out to Fultz. And we'll see a three-pointer by Warmbold, but Fultz there on the rebound. She goes up for the mid-range jumper. And head coach Adriana Rooney calls a timeout, and we will take a timeout as well. 4:46 remaining. The Bagley Flyers leading the Climax Fisher Knights 28-27 here on the Community Co-op scoreboard.
Enterprises can help with spring preparation this winter. Call them at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter, planter, and precision planting software repairs and updates. This includes monitoring and control systems, all to help improve your planting, which means improved profits. It pays to plant with precision with RDK Enterprises. Locations in Hillsborough and Drayton, North Dakota. Visit them online at planterdoc.com or call 701-636-2119.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you.
Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Back here out of the timeout, the Climax Fisher Knights have possession yet again. Trinity Erickson's checked back into the game. Hallie Reitmeyer having to face a double team, but she'll pass that out to Ava Larson, who looks out to Trinity Erickson. Larson thought about the three, dumps it out to Claire Erickson, who will find Hallie Reitmeyer. Ava Larson trying to make a move, almost loses it, but she'll get it right back as Hallie Reitmeyer with it, starting to back down, going inside to Trinity Erickson. Erickson trying to bully her way over a defender, won't get the shot to go. Kira Thompson there on the rebound, and that one won't go for Thompson. Beautiful defensive play there by Larson. Instead of just going up for the jump, keeps her feet planted and her hands straight up. It's Trinity Erickson now. Passes down to Cadence Carinta to her right. Ball tipped. So tipped away by Isabella Warmbold, and Ava Larson can run this one down. Hallie Reitmeyer pulls up for three. No good. So close, yet so far. As Kira Thompson now running this one down. Hallie Reitmeyer almost getting the steal. But it'll be a foul. But they will call that out of bounds. Last touch by Reitmeyer. 3:28 left to go here in the second half. As the ball's passed right down to Lydia Ramsrud. Gets the pick from Fultz. Maruska having to pass back out to Fultz, who finds Ramsrud in the middle. Looking up to the far side is Warmbold. Thompson losing it, having to pass back out to Fultz. As Maruska pulls up for two, and she'll get that one to fall. 3-point game here. Claire Erickson finds Hallie Reitmeyer, and Reitmeyer pulls up, and that one won't go. Going out of bounds, last touched by the Knights. And now heading the other direction is Fultz, who will find Ramsrud. Fultz pulls up for three. Won't get that one to fall. Thompson there on the rebound. Gets her own rebound yet again. Trinity Erickson can come up with it. Thompson doing her best. And that'll be made there by Cadence Carinta. 1-point game yet again. Now Warmbold gets called on the travel. Frustration on her, you can see it clearly. As head coach Brett Nordquist will take a timeout, and we'll take a timeout as well with 2:10 remaining here with the Bagley Flyers up 30-29 here on the Community Co-op scoreboard.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Back here at Fisher High School as we are wrapping up the timeout. This game has been a fun one to watch. Neither team has really taken full control. The Bagley Flyers have led by as much as 5. And that's the highest lead either team has had throughout. The Knights took the lead going into halftime, 18-16. to which the Flyers would ultimately take control, and they've had the lead since the start of the second half. And it's just the Knights trying to get something together as Ava Larson's shot won't go in. But there on the rebound is Sadie Foltz for the Flyers now as she heads the other direction. Larson swats that one away, but Ramsrud can come up with it. And Ramsrud, met by Trinity Erickson, loses control. I figured that was going to stay here and for the Flyers, but the ref saw it a different way. He obviously has the better angle than I do. Trinity Erickson thought about a three, but second guessed it, so she'll pass out to Ava Larson. And Larson will find Tegan Johnson now. Going inside to Erickson. Pass out to Hallie Reitmeyer. Once again inside to Erickson. And Erickson using the backboard. She will score. And just like that, the Knights have taken the lead. 31-30. 1:21 left to go. This is anybody's game at this point. Here with it is Lydia Ramsrud. Ramsrud passing up to, for a three was Hillary Maruska. And now it's a 2-point game here. Hallie Reitmeyer with a minute left, passing out to Ava Larson. Larson going inside, dumps it to Trinity Erickson, and Erickson will tie it up. 50 seconds left to go here. Pass out to Lydia Ramsrud, finds Maruska, stolen away by Ava Larson. Hallie Reitmeyer will pick that one up. Reitmeyer going inside to Erickson, having a lane, using the backboard, and she will score. And the Knights take the lead, 32 seconds left to go here in the second half. Ball stolen away by Hallie Reitmeyer yet again. The clock will continue to wind down. As they'll pass off to Ava Larson. Expect to see a few fouls. Quick inside to Trinity Erickson, and that draws the foul. And so the Flyers now send Erickson to the free throw line. And what a game this has been. Both teams have really given it their all. 10.6 seconds remaining here. And Trinity Erickson will make her first free throw, as that's an Agramax free throw. Call to see how they can help you reach peak profitability in Fisher by calling 218-891-2211. Reitmeyer will make both of them. So 37-33 with 10 seconds remaining. The Flyers got to move quickly. Quick pass out to Isabella Warmbold, looking inside to Kira Thompson. And call that foul, get that one to Ava Larson. And that's Larson's second personal. It's the sixth team foul here. Quick pass out to Thompson. And time will expire. And just like that, the Climax Fisher Knights will come away victorious over the Flyers, 37-33. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we will have your stats and a recap here of the game here on YourLiveEvent.com.
A short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart, east of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877. This is Jim Berkemar, owner of R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Together with Bernie, we're inviting you to join us on a tour of Victoria, Vancouver, and the Canadian Rockies, July 14th through 23rd. On this tour, we'll visit historic Victoria, tour the breathtaking Butchert Gardens, and experience the stunning scenery of the Canadian Rockies via rails train. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ. Learn more about this tour and watch the travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure. Remember the keyword RJ.
Back here at Fisher High School as we wrap up game number 1 of tonight's doubleheader between the Climax Fisher Knights and the Bagley Flyers. We'll see the boys' squads for both teams play here in just a minute. But to wrap up the girls' game, the Climax Fisher Knights come away victorious 37-33, and it was a close game all throughout, which saw neither team lead by as more than 5 points. Mainly the Flyers had the lead through majority, but the Knights would ultimately fight their way back, and they would come away victorious here as they would not give up. As we saw a new offense for the Knights, and it definitely showed signs of promise, but only one day of practice doesn't really help you down the stretch here. Looking at some of the stats for both teams, Ava Larson with 11 and Trinity Erickson with 15. Sadie Foltz and Hillary Maruska for the Flyers, both with 9 points. Really key players for the Flyers. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll have your RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game and more here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Coming June 23rd through the 25th at Brainerd International Raceway, the Midwest Premier Country and Rock Festival. Lakes Jam presented by R&J Broadcasting. Hear John Party, Tesla, Gabby Barrett, Warrant, Kicks, Mark Wills, and more. It's more than a music festival with watercross, drifting, poker tourneys, lawnmower racing, and more. For tickets and more information, visit lakesjam.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Back here at Fisher High School as we are wrapping things up here for the first game of tonight's doubleheaders. We will go ahead and move on. We will go ahead and go to our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. Thinking about upgrading your planter? Visit RDK Enterprises at their location in Hillsborough and Drayton, North Dakota, or visit their website at planterdoc.com. And for our Precision Player of the Game, gonna have to give it to Ava Larson. She was as precise as they could come. She had 4 rebounds, 11 points, and 4 steals, and definitely was precise when she needed to. Namely said a lot all throughout this game, and couldn't expect anything less from her, and that's why she is our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. We'll take another timeout. When we come back, we will look to our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection here on YourLiveEvent.com.
There's one easy way to keep your AGCO equipment productive all year with genuine preventative maintenance from AGCO Parts. When you check, change, and replace using AGCO Parts preventative maintenance products, you get the promise of maximum performance and increased uptime. Visit Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada, to see our full selection of preventative maintenance parts products, or give us a call at 784-2961 to place an order today.
As a small business owner, you learn to wear a lot of hats. The custodian hat, the IT hat, and well, you should have called a professional hat. Auto Owners takes care of your business insurance, so you can take care of everything else. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
back here at Fisher High School as we are moments away from tip-off or from the start of the boys varsity squad of game number 2 of tonight's doubleheader between the Climax Fisher Knights and the Bagley Flyers. We will continue on here with our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. And our post-game connection is going to have to go to the Bagley Flyers and mainly Kira Thompson. She had a connection with the boards tonight. She showed a lot of resilience. She had 8 rebounds and was prolific on defense with a block and 2 steals. And then she also had some offense. She put up 6 points for the Flyers and was just really had the connection on all terms, as she is our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection here. Take another break. When we come back, we'll have our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game and some final stats before we wrap up and get set for the start of game number 2 of tonight's doubleheader here on YourLiveEvent.com.
You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some night apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. The Climax Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
RDK Enterprises can help with spring preparation this winter. Call them at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter, planter, and precision planting software repairs and updates. This includes monitoring and control systems, all to help improve your planting, which means improved profits. It pays to plant with precision with RDK Enterprises. Locations in Hillsborough and Drayton, North Dakota. Visit them online at planterdoc.com or call 701-636-2119.
Back here at Fisher High School as we are wrapping things up here from the girls' varsity matchup between the Climax Fisher Knights and the Bagley Flyers, as we are getting moments away from the start of the boys' varsity matchup between the Knights and the Flyers. Moving on, we'll go to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Line 3 is now finished, and if you want to learn more about Line 3, you can visit Enbridge at their website visit their website, enbridge.com/line3.us. And our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game is going to go to none other than Trinity Erickson. She was key down that final stretch, which helped give the Knights the lead. And despite those 4 personal fouls that put her in foul trouble, she came back strong to close out that second half and really brought the energy for her team. She puts up 15 points with 3 rebounds and gets a steal for the Knights, as they would ultimately come away victorious 37-33, and that's why she is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. We'll take another break, and then we'll look at some final stats and look back at the game here, and then we will wrap things up for the start of the boys matchup here on YourLiveEvent.com.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Back here at Fisher High School as we are wrapping up the girls' game here on yourliveevent.com. We will go ahead and give you some unofficial stats here for both teams. Looking at the Climax Fisher Knights, Ava Larson will end the night with 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 steals. Trinity Erickson ends the night with 15 points, 3 rebounds, and a steal. Hallie Reitmeyer will end the night with 4 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and 3 steals. Ella Paulsrud ends the night with 2 points and 2 steals. Tegan Johnson will end the night with 1 point, 2 rebounds, an assist, and 5 steals. Claire Erickson ends the night with 2 points, 1 rebound. Cadence Corinta will end the night with 2 points and 1 rebound. And to look at the Bagley Flyers, Sadie Foltz will end the night with 9 points, 3 rebounds, and a steal. Hillary Maruska will end the night with 9 points and 4 rebounds. Isabella Warmbold ends the night with 6 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 steals on the night. Nora Stout ends the night with 1 rebound and 1 steal. Kira Thompson will end the night with 6 points, 8 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block. Sadie Larson will end the night with 1 steal, and Lydia Ramsrud will end the night with 2 steals. That's going to do it for this first broadcast of game number 1 for the girls' squads of the Climax Fisher Knights and the Bagley Flyers. And the Climax Fisher Knights girls varsity comes away victorious over the Bagley Flyers, 37-33. Don't go anywhere because the start of the boys varsity squad of this doubleheader will be up just shortly here on yourliveevent.com.